there, I'm a flute teacher and a band director, and I'm here to tell you why you might want to pick up silicone flute hole plugs. This is a tool that is going to turn any intermediate or advanced level flute into a flute that is appropriate for beginners, or it can also help people if they have difficulty reaching certain keys. I'm going to show you how. So if you have an open hole flute, so that is any flute that has these holes in it, and this is commonly found on intermediate level and advanced level flutes, but let's say that you have a young player who is new to the instrument. This makes it very, very difficult for them to play because they have to have perfect finger placement to cover these keys, and it's just a lot for any beginner to try to handle. That is where hole plugs like these come into the equation. All you have to do is take this little silicone plug and you just drop it into the hole and push it into place. And you can see that this will basically turn this intermediate instrument into kind of a beginner instrument. It's not really a beginner instrument, but it makes it easy to play as a beginner instrument. So then you can cover those completely. Now, some people talk about them having difficulty getting them out. I've never had any real difficulty. All I've had to do was just push them all the way through the hole, and then they roll right out the end. So I recommend keeping like a little plastic bag or something in the case, because usually as players progress, they'll start to remove these, usually the index finger of the right hand first, then the second finger, then the third finger. But something else you might encounter is if you are an intermediate or advanced player with an open hole flute, you might be perfectly comfortable playing with all of these plugs out, but this key right here can commonly be a problem, and so you might find that you have to drop a plug into that key. I have pretty big hands, so I don't have any difficulty reaching this, particularly on an inline flute. I don't have any difficulty reaching this key, but there are some players who have trouble with this key right here, and so they find with smaller hands that some people just play with that plug forever. Even really highly accomplished players sometimes will always keep that hole plugged, and this is a great option for doing that.